Susan's right here. Susan's out there. Sorry to interrupt. It's Susan here. Hi, Susan.
Hi.
Sorry to interrupt.
That's okay.
Sharon, I'm here to announce that you're the 2011 Deborah Hobson York Citizenship Award.
Of course we're on camera, right?
Yes, of course we're on camera. But we just, your file spoke about your enthusiasm and your commitment to students at York University. And I think all of your colleagues around this table would agree. So congratulations. We're kind of crying.
It was top secret. Nobody knew. They called me in on my vacation to come into this meeting where the dean was supposed to give us this visionary plan. So we walk in and we continue with the meeting, and in comes Jada and her camera crew, and oh my God, you were there. You saw my reaction. You heard my reaction. You better edit it out.
I just, in terms of student support, the support she provides to students, in thinking about, you know, after students leave York, who they're going to remember, what they're going to remember about York, it'll be people like Sharon who help them through their degree. And a graduate degree at the doctoral level is long. It's 6 years, and you need a lot of support. So I think for York to retain people like Sharon is just the building of you know, a sense of the institution as caring, concerned about the students who come here.
I mean, when you have somebody like Sharon, it's just, you know when you send somebody to them or tell them to phone Sharon that she's going to be her normal calm, she's going to be polite, she gets to the point. Even when she's telling somebody something really isn't good, she still just gets it across in a nice way.
I think in a place like York, there's a lot of different ways to get things done, but that also means that there's a lot of different ways that you can get frustrated in trying to accomplish things. And I think York needs people like Sharon because she can always cut through all of the sort of process and just get you pointed in the right direction.
Her goal always was to make whatever we were doing work better for students. It wasn't always to give students their own way, but it was certainly to keep service to students and all students at the forefront. So whether it was from the point of view of admissions, or in particular PhD students, or whether it was for graduate students in all the programs related to in terms of their fees and petitions, it was always making sure that the student service to the students as a whole was as good as it could be.
She encourages all of the other managers and mentors other managers and her staff in just providing that caring attitude toward grad students, because often when grad students are coming to the dean's office, they've already been a lot of other places, and they're a little bit freaked out and worried that they're not going to get the service they need. And Sharon just puts amongst the whole staff, we need to help students, we're here to help students, what can we do to help students? And that's the thing that exemplifies Deborah Hobson as well. What do we do to support students?
And your story is always an emotional story because it's attached to who you are as a person outside of York. And you don't always want to retell the same story of your struggle to another person who looks at you blankly and says, okay, well, you go to this department. You want to go to somebody and then to say, okay, I've heard your story, I understand your struggle, and I'm going to take this personally, and I'm going to work with you on this, and that's it. And then you feel safe, and you feel like, oh, I can just focus on school. And that's really what I think grad students are here to do, is to do their degree. And so she makes that possible, and like I said before, she's pretty much the reason why I've been able to continue, and I'll always be grateful.
Well, everyone's equal, and everybody is their own person, and they're unique in their own way, and their situation is unique, and you have to approach it with the uniqueness. You take a step back, and you look at the big picture, and you try to navigate a way with them to find a solid solution, so they can continue with their education at York, and I can cheer them on at convocation and celebrate all of their achievements.